In this video, we're going to talk about the latest in Trimbl's TerraFlex from an April 2026 release of version 2026.12 for Android and iOS. And we're going to cover over the refreshed user experience, what that looks like, some of the changes to the navigation workflows, and some of the new functionality that's been added. Also the ability to navigate by measurement and essentially being able to do an offset using a distance and bearing from your current location. We'll also touch on the external sensor measurements with respect to the Vivax Metrotech utility locator and the SPX Radiodetection 8100, 8200 series locator, whereby you can press a trigger on one of those instruments and it will automatically take the position XYZ from your receiver and apply the depths that are being read at the pipe at that moment to your TerraFlex auto fields. With that, let's get into the workflow and actually show some of this visually. Okay, here we are in the TerraFlex app for iOS, the latest version of TerraFlex, and you can see the new UI. At the bottom we have 4 tabs. Everything's nice and clean now. You can collect from this tab. You can see your accuracy and which project you're in. If you tap more info, you'll see the coordinate information. Let's go ahead and go to Forms and see what that looks like. That is our tabular list of collected features. And then we'll take a look at the map and see what that looks like. So in the forms here, you can see if we tap on one, we could hit the pencil to edit it, or we could tap on the up arrow in that blue banner to take us to it. And that is part of the new functionality, the way in which it navigates. They've refreshed that screen. You see here that there's a bullseye, the center being your position and the point being the coordinate you're trying to navigate to. And of course, from the screen, we could exit with the X or hit the pencil to edit the feature. And we're going to go ahead and navigate to an existing feature with that up arrow, the diagonal arrow. The placement of that is new. Before the navigation, you'd hit the 3 dots and go there. Now we just hit that up arrow, and we're going to do navigate by measurement because that's the new function. So it allows us to pick our current location, right? And then offset it with a bearing and a distance. So it allows us to place a point to navigate to by measurement. Essentially, it's a measurement offset. Once we say navigate, it takes us back to the map view, and you see that 270 degrees or west, 20 feet from the location that I'm at. Okay, here we're taking a look at the map workspace in the office, and we're editing the template and going to the Fields tab. And the reason for this is just to illustrate where you would set up the external sensor for your utility locator. So it's going to be either the RD8100 or 8200 by SPX or Radiodetection, or the Vivax Metrotech VLOC 3. And you notice that these are all of the metadata fields that get incorporated. But the difference in the new release is that you simply press a button in the field and it will capture the XYZ in TerraFlex, bring up the form to fill up the attributes, and automatically push in the depths and also any metadata from the utility locator.
Thanks again for joining us for another All Terra Central technical video. Until next time.